I'm not easily impressed by new natural discoveries, but the feedback I've been getting about this new type of curcumin blows away anything I've seen in a long time. Starting with BK in Toronto, Canada, who wrote to me and said, I've tried just about everything for my joint pain, including fish oil, boswellia, MSM, multi-ingredient formulas, and yes, even curcumin, but this is the first time I felt a difference from a natural pain reliever. The reason he felt a difference is because the new technology behind this form of curcumin is a real game changer. And it has a fascinating story behind it about how a bodybuilder turned research scientist uncovered a hidden element in curcumin that targets inflammation in an entirely new way. Back in the 1990s, Franco Cavalieri was an undergrad and a competitive bodybuilder. He'd won several local and regional bodybuilding championships and was training for something bigger. As a competitive athlete, Franco took many supplements. For example, he took huge amounts of curcumin because it helped him reduce muscle soreness and inflammation so he could train harder. But at one point, there was a shortage in curcumin, so he stopped taking it. Within weeks, he started to feel aches and pains in his muscles. He also had terrible pains in his stomach that he couldn't figure out. Well, Franco thought back to his training. He remembered taking large amounts of curcumin and wondered if there was a connection. He began taking it again. Within weeks, he was back to training. 1 year later, Franco won the Mr. North America International Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness Championships in his weight class, and he was able to overcome his stomach problems. Franco decided to make nutrition his life's work. He started working towards a PhD in experimental medicine. In particular, he wanted to know why curcumin helped his inflammatory conditions so much. As part of his work, Franco mapped the pharmacology of curcumin, and he discovered something amazing. Curcumin, as you may know, is the active ingredient in turmeric, a popular spice that gives curry its distinctive color. Turmeric has also been used for centuries in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine as an anti-inflammatory. Franco discovered that curcumin is really comprised of 3 separate compounds: curcumin 1, curcumin 2, and curcumin 3, and they don't always work the same way. The curcumin supplements you buy now are comprised of 70 to 80% curcumin 1 and 12 to 20% curcumin 2, but they have only tiny amounts of curcumin 3, around 0.5% to 1.5%. When Franco mapped the pharmacology of curcumin for his research, he found that the curcumin compounds fight inflammation in different ways. Curcumins 1 and 2 inhibit a key trigger for inflammation called NF-kappa B. They inhibit this protein to relieve pain and inflammation. And it's true. Dozens of studies have showed that ordinary curcumin can inhibit inflammatory proteins such as NF-κB and C-reactive protein, or CRP for short, along with enzymes such as COX and LOX. But Franco discovered that curcumin 3 neutralizes an entirely different inflammatory protein called MSK1, and this protein is responsible for triggering pain and inflammation at the genetic level, before NF-κB even gets into the picture. In other words, curcumin 3 does what other curcumins do, dampening NF-κB, but it also has a superpower. It also neutralizes MSK1 to give you an extra pain-relieving boost. The problem is, the curcumin supplements that you see in the market have practically no curcumin 3 in them. But Franco set out to change that by spending years researching, mapping, and concentrating this curcumin 3. He found a way to concentrate it up from the measly 1% found in most supplements to an astonishing 30% of curcumin 3. That's the highest level of curcumin 3 on the planet. In addition, his unique patented process enables him to lock in precise amounts of curcumin 1, 2, and 3 in every batch. So like other curcumin extracts, it dampens NF-κB to douse inflammation, but it also squashes MSK1 to give you much more relief. And the results speak for themselves. People are raving about the difference. For example, Marilyn H. says, I would dread getting out of bed in the morning, worrying that my first steps were going to send jabs of pain through my ankle. But now, nothing. No pain at all. And Henry C. was surprised to see the results and improvements have happened so quickly. He goes on to say that this morning I had no lower back issues. My knees also feel better. The tremor is improving, and the other night I was able to control a pen and write. Trevor A. no longer feels like the Tin Man. He says, "My knees and joints are definitely feeling better. I used to feel like the Tin Man in the morning, but now, by the time I finish brushing my teeth, I'm good to go." And NH just noticed that she's not as stiff and sore as she used to be. "My knees and back are not feeling stiff or sore every time I stand up, and I think the swelling at my knees is down. My fingers are not as stiff either." But if you know anything about curcumin, you know it's notoriously hard to absorb. That's why manufacturers use liposomes to encapsulate curcumin in the fat bubbles, or they combine it with pepperine, a form of black pepper, to boost absorption. But some people have stomach trouble with pepperine. Franco discovered that he didn't need to use it. He didn't need to add fat molecules either. It's all because of the grapefruit juice effect. You may have heard you shouldn't take some medications with grapefruit juice. That's because compounds in grapefruit juice can make medications more concentrated. Well, guess what? This new type of curcumin works in a similar way, but in this case, it helps a natural substance, curcumin, stay in your system longer, where it can work its magic. In fact, this curcumin 3 may even protect your liver from being damaged by toxins, which is great news for people who use conventional treatments for health conditions. And there's another reason this new type of curcumin is more bioavailable. Franco discovered an astonishing thing when he concentrated curcumin 3 up to 30%. It sends the antioxidant value through the roof. Ordinary curcumin has an antioxidant value of 9,500 as measured on the well-known ORAC scale. Blueberries have an ORAC value of 4,669. Cocoa has an ORAC value of 80,933. But this new curcumin 3 blows them all away. It has an ORAC value of 565,000. That's 59 times stronger than any curcumin you might have tried before, and one of the most powerful antioxidants on Earth. Why is that important? Well, first, because this super antioxidant can absolutely clobber free radicals in your body. Free radicals, as you may know, are the rogue molecules that can damage your cells, your joints, and even your DNA. They're created by pollutants in our environment, household toxins, and even the natural process of breathing. Second, free radicals weaken your immune system. Having lots of free radicals and a weaker immune system is a sign of aging and something that no one wants, especially these days. So, having a superpower antioxidant with an ORAC value of 565,000 could be one of the best things you can do for your immune system. Franco also found this super high antioxidant protects curcumin as it travels through your system, enabling more of it to enter your bloodstream and fight inflammation. I told you earlier about how people are getting amazing results with this curcumin, so I got on the phone the other day with my friends at Advanced Bionutritionals. I told them they have to offer this to their loyal customers, and I'm delighted to say they have, in a brand new formula called Curcumitol Q. It fights inflammation with this new BDMC30 curcumin. But they didn't stop there. They also added quercetin, a natural compound found in onions. It's also a powerful anti-inflammatory in its own right. Like curcumin, it blocks inflammatory chemicals such as COX2, 5-LOX, and NF-kappa B. But the real reason they added quercetin is because research shows it can boost the effectiveness of curcumin by an amazing 147%. And get this, quercetin also improves your ability to exercise. In one study, people who took quercetin for just 7 days improved their endurance by 13%. And these were ordinary folks, not athletes. That's great news for people who want to exercise more. As you can see, Curcumitol Q is a real game changer if you suffer from pain and other inflammatory conditions. If you have tried curcumin before, or any other joint pain formula, and have been disappointed with the results, then you owe it to yourself to try new Curcumitol Q. Already my friends who have tried it are reporting that they feel a difference, often in as little as a few hours. That's practically unheard of for a natural health pain supplement. What's more, the inflammation-fighting power of Curcumitol Q can help with many other inflammation-related issues. Studies show that curcumin protects your heart by helping you maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Curcumin also sharpens your memory and thinking. In fact, a UCLA study shows that curcumin strengthens the nerve networks in your brain that are vital to learning and memory, and can help ward off age-related memory loss. In addition, curcumin inhibits the breakdown of cartilage. It protects the cells found in cartilage called chondrocytes from inflammatory compounds. Curcumin has been shown to strengthen your stomach lining as well, so it can help improve your digestion. And it boosts your immune system. The nutrients in Curcumitol Q have been shown to ramp up your immune response. That's good news for older adults who may have a weaker immune system. Finally, curcumin brightens your moods. It has been shown to lift blue moods by boosting your brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Inflammation has been linked to so many health problems of aging. There probably isn't any part of your body that Curcumitol Q can't help. This is not ordinary curcumin. It's not even the 95% concentrated curcumin you see in most of the health food stores. No, this is an entirely new technological breakthrough that you can't find anywhere else. New Curcumitol Q is the only product on the market that gives you the new patented BDMC30 curcumin 3 combined with quercetin for a pain-relieving 1-2 punch that you simply won't find elsewhere. Once you feel what Curcumitol Q can do for your aches and pains and inflammation, you're not going to want to part with it. I am so sure that you'll feel the difference that I've convinced advanced bionutritionals to make you this special offer. You can get a 1-month supply of Curcumitol Q for just $49.95 plus shipping. That's just $1.61 a day, which is less than the cost of a cup of coffee. But you can pay much less than that. If you'd like to save $15, I suggest you try the 3-month savings pack. You get Curcumitol Q for just $44.95 per bottle. Plus, you get free shipping too. But if you have ongoing issues such as joint pain or inflammatory muscle or stomach pains, then the 6-month savings pack is for you. It saves you $50.70 plus you get free shipping. And you get Curcumitol Q for as little as $41.50 a bottle. That's like getting an extra bottle for free. And of course, you are completely protected by our 100% money back, feel the difference or it's free guarantee. I know how effective Curcumitol Q is. I stand by this remarkable breakthrough. That's why we give you this money-back guarantee. Try Curcumitol Q for up to 90 days. That's 3 whole months. Of course, you really won't need 90 days because most people start feeling the difference in just days. You must feel the difference or it's free. Otherwise, you can return it and receive a complete refund. No hassles whatsoever, even if you finish the entire bottle. This is the easiest and best decision you can make today to get rid of your pain and inflammation. You risk absolutely nothing. So why not try it now? Simply click the button below. Once we receive your order, we'll rush it right out to you. Just imagine what faster relief from pain and inflammation can mean to you. If you suffer from ongoing joint or muscle pains or stiffness or other inflammatory problems like stomach upset, new Curcumitol Q can be a game changer. If you've taken other joint supplements and still have twinges of pain, stiffness, lack of mobility, you could toss away those other supplements and get the relief you want from just one supplement. Imagine no more having to favor your leg or knee when walking outside or walking upstairs. Imagine no more sudden jabs of pain when you get out of bed in the morning. Imagine no more limping along next to your spouse or partner, feeling disabled and worrying if people are getting frustrated with you or worse, pitying you. Maybe you like to play golf or tennis without your friends asking, "Are you all right?" Maybe you're a weekend warrior who tends to overdo it a bit in exercise, sports, or yard work, and you like to bounce back faster than ever. Maybe you'd like to enjoy long walks, shopping, travel, playing with your grandkids. You won't even think about your joints. It's all possible. This new Curcumin 3 breakthrough packs a real pain-relieving punch. It's a giant leap forward in natural pain relief. I want you to be one of the first to feel the difference. So please, click the button below and try Curcumitol Q. It's absolutely risk-free.